Good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, YouTube. One of the jobs we've got to do on our ZZR is to dump the standard heavy gauge cluster. There's a lot of information here we don't need that might be difficult to read at speed, and these really do weigh quite a bit. So these are going into the for sale pile. If you need a set of ZZR clocks, do give us a call. And we're going to create a custom mounted dashboard. We're just using a tachometer, a shift light, water temperature gauge. The rules state we must run with a tail light that's switched independently of the ignition, and we just have a few other basic gauges and switches to put on. So this is how we're going to go about it. We're going to create a cardboard template, make our template, and then transfer it onto a special material which is like an aluminium sandwich. We're going to set the clocks and the gauges onto that to create a custom dashboard. Okay, so this is the material we're going to use. This is used in the signage industry, and it's actually an aluminium skin with a very heavy duty polythene centre and another aluminium skin. Perfect for what we want. It's very rigid, nice and light, and will do nicely. So I've marked onto the cardboard, and with our best Blue Peter skills, what we've got to do now is cut out a cardboard template and transfer that over to the bike and see how much room we've got. Okay, so that's the general principle of the dashboard. So obviously you've got water temperature here, this tacho, that's the shift lights programmable with the tachometer. We're going to have 4 warning lights under here, which are going to be for the tail light, the launch control defeat, so when we're doing the burnout we don't have the launch control cut in, oil pressure light and neutral warning light. On here there are going to be 3 buttons moving vertically, which is going to be the main power for the bike, the launch control defeat, and the power for the tail light. That's the basic principle. Underneath this white material, it's a nice sort of satin black material, and there's a dashboard. Okay, so we've had our dash engraved, we've now got everything we need on it, and we've got all the components ready to build the dash. So let's put a dashboard together.
Okay, so what happens if we put the power on? Nothing, because the kill switch is out. If we put the kill switch on, nothing, because the power button's not on. This, see the relay just went?
Yeah.
It's not buzzing now.
Standard lap of the clocks, that's fine. Clocks are where they should be.
Everything's lit up.
So you've got oil pressure, neutral light. Shall we try and put it in the gear and see if that affects my gear lever connected? So, okay. I took it off. So launch control defeat.
So it's like 2 seconds.
Off, that's fine.
Oh, wait a minute, no, it's not, because the front sprocket pulley, front sprocket covers off.
The fuel level light is flashing like a mofo because it doesn't know there's no fuel in it. That's fine.
I can ground that out if we need to.
Everything
that should solve that.
Does well. No, actually, it's quite good because we can use that as a gauge, can't we? If we just fill up, tail light on, tail off. So you need to swap that switch with that switch.
So LC
launch control off. So you can burn out without the launch control coming into play. Turn that off.
And then if we pull this. Pull this. It's proven that if you're racing and come off the bike, it kills all the power.
However, tail light still works. Sweet! We have an electrical system. That does mean we are mighty quick to be able to fire up the engine.
Also, that isn't flashing red now. Well, it wasn't staying on red like it was before.
Yeah, no,
but at some point, we're going to have to go through the menu systems and actually set up the launch control. The shift light.
Yeah, so the shift light comes on. That's going to be nice and visible as well. I like the way the colours match on the gauges. Probably you can't see it on the video, but that white gauge there is lighting up almost exactly the same blue as the dash, which is really nice. So there you go, that's the dashboard. Everything's done, everything's been mounted into a single breakout box at the back, so the dashboard can be removed with one multi-plug and 2 screws. That's our dashboard done. That's another job out of the way. If you like these videos, hit the like and subscribe buttons and we'll see you soon.